go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.
So we are at a place just to the, let me think now, to the south of Cheltenham. It's about a 25-minute drive from Swindon. It's quite interesting actually. I'm going to spin you around. This is kind of like the car park area. You see it's got like a bit of a cliff face there. There's some interesting things around here which I want to show you, let's say, but first things first, must let the old mad dogs out. There we go, release the mad dogs. Oh, not so mad at the moment. Anyway, I have got my mountain bike with me. We're going to go for a bit of a cycle around, a drone flight and whatever else really. But to get up there, I've kind of got to go down the pathway and kind of up. And the only way I can really do that is by pushing it, because the incline is just so steep and so kind of windy. So I think once I'm up top I'll be fine, but it's just getting there. Okay, right, so this is the part where I've got to kind of push it, because there's absolutely no way on God's earth am I going to be able to cycle up this, because it's got like steps in it, so I've got to lift my bike up and walk it up. But I think once I'm at the top I should be fairly okay. Goodness, this is that's quite tricky. Wow. Okay. Oh goodness. That's steep. Oh, that was quite hard. Right. Oh, I've had me cardiac arrest. Anyway, so we're at the top of this hill now. Cheltenham Borough Council, Leckhampton Hill Local Nature Reserve. There's a bit of information here. You might want to just freeze frame perhaps and have a little look for yourself, have a bit of a read. If I just scroll over it nice and slowly, just freeze frame. Old Iron Age hill fort here somewhere. Anyway, I think this forms part of the Cotswold Way, which I think is in that direction there. Starts, I think, somewhere around, I think it's the Bath area. I then carries along past Cheltenham and Gloucester and then Cheltenham, and then I think it goes on towards somewhere like Chipping Camden, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so this is the area here which we're presently in. I might be in that car park there, or that car park there, or that car park there. I don't know which one I'm at. I got an idea I could possibly be, I don't know, that one there perhaps, I think. Salterley Quarry. Interesting place there called the Devils Chimney. Okay, we're going to have a look at that one. It's a man-made structure. I've got some information on that, and I'll do a bit of a voiceover I think at some point. But you can see there's a Cotswold Way there. and it kind of goes all the way up there and goes off into the distance. Anyway, so without any further ado, we crack on with our video. Right, so we have arrived at the Devil's Chimney. There it is for yourself. I'll stick the drone up in a while. You can have a bit of a fly around it just to get a view of the other side. The land falls off quite sharply going down. That's the escarpment down there. So this side of it is about maybe 80 or 90 feet further up higher than the other side, but just because of the falling of the land, the escarpment going down. I think several people have tried to climb that. I think you've got to be a bit crazy, to be honest, to climb that. I think your die-hard probably mountaineer would probably have a damn good go at it and probably stand on top there. Would make quite an iconic photograph, that, wouldn't it? Anyway, so I think I'll bow out. I think quite gracefully. I don't think I'll even attempt to try and climb that because I know it would not end very well. It's nice to see, it's nice to look at, and I think that's about as close as I can probably get to it, just because there's a barrier here, probably for good reason as well. There's quite a steep drop off going down. Anyway, you've got Cheltenham in the background over there, Cheltenham town, swinging around. You've got the Melbourne Hills, which you can't see at the moment because they're covered in mist and fog. Swinging around to the left-hand side, you've got Robin Hood's Hill, I believe, which is in Gloucester over there. And what a view, what a beautiful place. Wonderful place. So this is the Devil's Chimney. It's a rock formation on Leckhampton Hill, south of Cheltenham in Gloucestershire, southern England. It is a largely man-made pillar outcrop formed when an incline to a quarry was cut behind it, isolating the pillar from the main hillside. It is named for its particular shape, that of a crooked and twisted chimney rising from the ground. The Devil's Chimney is a local landmark, but its origins are uncertain. In 1926, it survived an earthquake, but not without a few cracks. In 1985, it was repaired and protected from further erosion. The Devil's Chimney is on the western edge of Leckhampton Hill Local Nature Reserve, which is part of the Cotswold Area of Outstanding Natural Beauty. Leckhampton Hill has a history of extensive stone quarrying. Local legend. The outcrop was well known as a local landmark by the time that Cheltenham was established as a popular tourist destination. Although its true origin appears to have been forgotten already. Ruff's History of Cheltenham in 1803 describes it as its grotesque chimney built by preternatural hands and built by the devil. But it was no doubt built by shepherds in a frolic of an idle hour. Legend holds that the Devil's Chimney is the chimney of the devils dwelling deep beneath the ground. Supposedly, the devil, provoked by many Christian churches of the area, would sit on top of Leckhampton Hill and hurl stones at Sunday churchgoers. However, the stones were turned back on him, driving the devil deep beneath the ground and trapping him there so he could no longer harass the villagers. Now he uses the mass of stones as a chimney to let free the smokes of hell. Visitors to the Devil's Chimney would leave a coin on the rock as payment to the devil in exchange for him staying in his underground home and not leaving to create mischief and spread evil in the local area. Leckhampton Hill comprises a flat-top plateau reaching a maximum height of 965 feet. Four main horizontal rock strata form it. These are all limestone. The hill itself is formed of a series of limestones of similar age, but quite distinct in appearance from the base upwards. The chimney itself is formed from the lower freestones. Its flat top represents the upper surface of the lower freestones, and the transition to the maris that would not support any such narrow column. The 19th century geologist S. Buckman suggested that the strange shape of the Devil's Chimney could be put down to differential erosion, involving a softer outer rock being worn away to leave only the inner harder rock remaining. However, there is no evidence for such a column of harder rock, nor an explanation for how it would form. The truth is probably that the Devil's Chimney was left behind by 18th century quarry workers who quarried around it as a joke. I'm absolutely cream crackered. I'm knackered, in other words. It's great when you're cycling downhill, but the problem starts is when you got to go back up again. And that's what I've just done. My goodness me, that was my poor old ticker, I tell you. It is going 50 to a dozen at the moment. I don't think any sort of real drone flying in the woods today. There's no real woods around here, I don't think, to really kind of talk about. There's a few spatterings of trees and whatever else, but no kind of forests or anything like that. So I haven't flown my drone in the woods today. I'll have to do that, I think, another day. But the whole idea of coming out here this afternoon, because I was going to come out this morning, but I had work to do this morning. But the whole idea to come out today to this place was to really go and see the Devils Chimney. Very interesting, I thought. Nice place. Yeah, it's a bit of history about that. So I hope you enjoyed listening to that. I hope you enjoyed watching the footage which I got from my drones and my cameras. I really enjoyed my time out here. I don't really have to come back again, but if I do need to come back, then I can come back at any time, because this place basically is an open area for all people. You can ride your bike, you can take your doggies out for a walk, and you can fly your drones, and it's not too busy either. I guess at the weekends it gets quite busy. Today being a Monday, it's not busy at all. Anyway, I just want to say thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.